Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Your host, Raven, here with part 2 of my Skyrim journey. Last time we left our heroine, Aelith. She was trying to escape from execution. She was about to be beheaded. When a dragon attacked, it kind of disordered everything. Seeing the dragon was a bigger threat to the soldiers, everybody started to battle the dragon, and we managed to escape during the hassle. So here we are in this dungeon where I left off. Well, it's not a dungeon, it's like a castle keep or something. But the dragon is still roaring up ahead, and we have to see what we're gonna do to get out of here and survive. So anyway, let's get it going. Alright, where are we supposed to go here? Here's our companion slash helper.
We need to get moving. That dragon is tearing up the whole
You think?
Just give me a minute. I'm out of breath.
Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them.
Alright, this guy says we got enemy combatants out here. He said maybe we can reason with them.
Hold up now. Is someone there? You want to die?
Alright, looks like we're gonna have to fight.
It's nothing.
Alright, drop that guy. Oh, she beat him. Whoa! Wow! Wow. I never played with the one-handed swords very much, so I've never seen the critical kills. And whenever you kill an enemy combatant, they always have armor. They may have money, gold, lockpicks, arrows. So always check bodies, search bodies to see if there's anything of use for you. As a general rule, I will not be taking any armor or weapons or swords, because most of the time they're not that valuable and they're really heavy. And if this guy doesn't shut up while I'm talking, dude, be quiet. I know where to go, okay? Golly. So anyway, it's always good to check the bodies, but most of the time, like stuff like this, it weighs a lot. See, its weight is 8 pounds. If you can see, our carry weight is 300. But you have to remember that you're going to be carrying your own armor, your own weapons that you're going to use in battle, plus various useful items such as potions or magical books, and plus you want to have room, empty, space to carry treasure. I mean, what if you find like a giant diamond or something, Which there's diamonds in the game, but I don't think there's any giant ones. So basically, if the value, for me, the value has to be minimum at least $100 for me to want to carry some stuff, because I mean it's just going to weigh you down. And in the beginning, it might be a little bit more reasonable to take everything you can to sell it back for gold, but I just don't like to play that way. It becomes a hassle. Let's follow Mr. Nagy, and let's see. There's cabbages in here. Cabbages are another item. No, not cabbages, but just food in general. It takes up. They do have weight to them. They don't weigh as much as armor or weapons, but they add up over time. And unless it's a cooked food, they don't really give out that much health. It's not that great. So in the beginning you might want to keep stuff, but oh well. Alright, and the dragon just smashed this area.
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up peace.
Damn.
What are you doing? We need to get out of Helgen.
Alright, seems like something else is going on.
These Imperials have potions in here. We're going to need them.
Alright, we got Stormcloaks raiding our stuff.
Never should have. What, huh?
Victory is yours.
There is no submitting. And I need a shield. Wow. That's the second time she's done that. 2 critical kills and... Wow, this chick is brutal, man. What's going on, man? And once again, he doesn't have anything of interest. Got any gold? Come on, guy. They don't have anything either. See, this thing it weighs 20 pounds, but it's only worth $55, And that's just an estimate. It's not. You might not get that amount from when you actually sell it back. I'll take some potatoes. I do like to take food and wine for some reason. Here's potions of minor healing. Salt is very useful. It's useful for cooking food to make the the uncooked food turn into different meals. It can give you different benefits and give you a bigger boost on health or whatever. So salt is useful, and then plus it doesn't weigh very much. And I believe there's some potions in here. Let's search this barrel. Okay, we have a quest marker on it, so let's take a look. Have 3 potions of healing, magicka, and stamina. Alright. Which, your health, your magic, and your stamina are the 3 main stats in the game. Health, obviously, if you run out of health, you die. Stamina, if you run out of stamina, you can't block attacks. You're basically left defenseless. You can't flee enemies. So stamina is very important. Depending on your combat style, magicka isn't that important. Magicka is like one of the optional stats. I mean, if you're a mage, so you like using magical spells, then magicka is very important. But if you're not a mage, if you're a melee fighter like we are at this moment, oh, they're kicking his ass again with the stabbing. Wow. Wow, she's getting electrocuted, man. And we're not showing any mercy today. If you're a mage, magicka is important. If you're not a mage, magicka isn't important.
Boys seemed a bit upset at how I've been entertaining their comrades.
And neither one of them have anything that I want.
Don't you even know what's going on? A dragon is attacking the captain. A dragon? Please. Don't make
And we have a skeptic here.
Although, come to think of it, I did hear some odd noises coming from over there.
Come with us. We need to get out of here.
You have no authority over me, boy.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under attack. Forget the old man. I'll come with you.
Yeah. This guy, he seems pretty demented. All he wants to do is like torture people or whatever.
Don't bother with that.
Alright, so we have an iron mace. Maces are pretty cool, but
We need everything we can get.
lockpicks. Now this is what I really like.
Take all my things.
I'm very, very good at lockpicking. And here's another book that doesn't give us any skill points.
Cannon, let's go.
Yeah, it's good to read every book. You don't have to flip through the pages. Oh, there's a shield here too. Let's take this and equip it. And we got an autosave going. But yeah, all books, I just glance at them real quick. If it gives me a skill increase, I'll keep it, and later I'll put it, when you get a house, you can use it, you can put it on a bookshelf for decoration. So I'll do that, but if it doesn't give me any skill points, or if it's not a spell tome that I don't already know the spell to, I don't read it, I don't have nothing to do with it. They're another one of those items that can clutter up they just clutter up your inventory. So let's equip a shield. Shields are under apparel for some reason. Well, I mean, I guess they're not weapons, but I don't think they're clothes or apparel either. But, that's how the people categorize them. And here's another book that doesn't teach you anything. But I always read it just in case, because you never know. We've got lockpicks in here and more healing potions. Excellent. And another thing you should do is favorite items that you're going to be using. That way you can find them very quickly if you need to switch weapons or armor or shields for whatever reason, although I don't think I'll be unequipping any of this stuff. And here we have a guy trapped in a cage, and I can search his body from outside the cage, and he's got gold, magicka, and he's got some pretty, these items are pretty good, value 305, value 153, and they only weigh a pound each, so we'll take his stuff. And yes, if you take the armor from somebody, you literally like strip them. So sometimes I do that to enemies that have been really like irritating to me. I'll strip them of their armor and then just throw the armor away, just leave them naked or whatever. But anyway, lockpicking, very crucial skill. I've never invested any points towards a lockpicking skill because it really just takes patience and gentleness. Most locks seem to be either a little bit slightly to the, maybe 11 o'clock position or the 1 o'clock position. Every now and then they'll be on the extreme ends, like maybe 8 o'clock, maybe 8 o'clock here, or 8 or 9 o'clock, on this side, or maybe 3 or 4 o'clock on this side. But most of the time, though, especially novices, they always seem to be a little bit to the left. So we're going to try that. Oh, and I broke a pick. Alright, so this one seems to be to the left a lot, so. And just gentle. The best lock pick I've ever done, I did a master level lock only using 6 picks. And that's with no skill enhancements or potions or anything. And we have another magic potion, we got gold, and we have a spell tome. Spell tomes you have to read in order to learn the spell. So let's go to books and we'll read it. Alright, so now we know the magic of sparks. But I'm not too, I mean, magic is pretty cool sometimes, but I prefer melee fighting for some reason. So let's just hurry up and push along. And we have more soldiers. No, this is one of our guys. Torture's assistant, okay. I'm gonna push a little bit fast through this part because you know every player who plays Skyrim, you have to go through this area.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
Just give me a
And
minute.
we have enemy soldiers over across the way. Let's battle her.
Death to the Empire!
Wow, okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, we're being hit by arrows.
What are you doing?
Alright, that guy is dropped. And we're being shot by arrows from across the way, so let's go over there and whoop the archers' butts. Alright, my stamina is low. Thank you, tutorial.
I'll make you pay. Like the bite of a flea.
And he just got an arrow in his neck. Okay, he didn't have much left on him. Alrighty.
All right. Let's see if we can find a way out.
I need to get better with my one-handed combat skills. I'm usually used to the two-handed greatsword, but you know I'm trying to do different style for y'all because I want the experience to be just as fresh for me as it is for y'all. So let's take a bow and let's take take the arrows. I don't think I need an iron sword or a hide shield. Wait, I might take the hide shield because I want my character to be lightly armored for this playthrough. So let's check to see which is heavier. I mean, which is okay. The iron shield, it counts as heavy armor. So let's equip the hide shield. And see what they got. Anything good? Iron arrows. We'll take those for now. And longbow. Oh, we're not wearing any gauntlets, so it'll be cool to wear those gauntlets. And let's push on. And this oil on the floor, this shiny stuff, if you use fire, you can either kill enemies or kill yourself. So I never, like I said, I never use magic. So I mean, most of these oil traps, they never affect me.
Let's see where this goes.
Alright, let's hit this lever here. Alright.
I guess we're lucky that didn't come
Alright,
down on
yep,
top
we're
of us.
lucky it didn't come down on top of us. Yep. And that guy's like saying, hey man, we better get moving, which I'm already doing. Because like I say, this is nothing special. Everybody has to go through this area when you first start the game, so there's no point in like dragging this area on. And then we're gonna have to fight some enemies here. Like we got giant spiders and they're shooting stuff. Like that dropped that guy in one hit. And I guess the other guy died or something. He's like nowhere around here. Alright.
That'll teach you to cross
And then he...
me. What next?
This guy said, that'll teach you to cross me. I'm the one that killed all the spiders. Like, dude, you didn't do anything. Oh, this one got gold on it. Most of the time, like, monsters don't have, you know, they only have, like, stuff that's good for alchemy. Like, venom and insect husks, you know, that type of crap. I'm not big on the alchemy because I don't even like mages in this game. Like, every time you fight like a mage or you go to like a dungeon or a cave where there's mages, there's all types of nasty crap. Like in here, there's spider eggs and human skulls, you know, all that type of stuff. So, you know, it's like bloody like deer heads and stuff. And it's like, who deals in that kind of stuff? Like, what are you gonna get out of that? I'm not a big fan of the alchemy and the potions. To me, they're more trouble than they're worth. I don't like mages, and yeah, that's that. So, but that may be your thing. You may like alchemy or potions and spider eggs and beetle heads and all that kind of stuff. I don't. So, trying to figure out the way. They lost the way to go out. Okay, I think we gotta go down this way. Here we go. And here's our unhelping friend.
Let them stick together down here.
Okay. And then there's a bear. So let's sneak around it. Okay. Alright. So anyway, you're supposed to sneak past that part, but you're supposed to go slow, but I just run past it, you know. It's like, let's hurry up and move on. Alright. Hopefully we can find freedom. Bam. The two-handed skill dictates the effectiveness of greatswords, battle axes, and warhammers, which I love two-handed weapons. Like, they're just boss. Okay, and you know, every time you go enter or exit an area, you get like information and cutscenes.
Wait.
And there's our dragon friend. And
Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see
That's
if he comes
wise.
back.
Alright,
Closest
completed,
town from here is
Unbound.
Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Alright. So anyway, as the guy stated, his uncle's a blacksmith in the town of Riverwood. Which, is that it over there? Or is that Whiterun? I can't tell from this distance. So anyway, let's check out the map. World map. On the map, locations that you have discovered have light icons, while locations that you have only heard about have dark icons. You can select any location you have discovered to fast travel to it. And basically fast travel just means teleportation. So when you think of fast travel, think of teleport. Although it does take actual game time, like game hours will go by, even though you're there instantly. Like, say like it's 3 p.m. and you fast travel to like a location that's really far away from your current location. By the time when you appear there, it's instantly, but when you appear there, it might be night, because the game still counts time while even though you've selected the fast travel. So it seems like teleportation, but it's really just basically fast traveling, you know, condensed or whatever, which is kind of nice. And I don't know of any quests that require like you know, to you know, get the quest within a certain amount of time anyway. So Riverwood is back that way, but I want to explore on my own. That's the first thing I did when I played, because you don't know what you'll encounter or whatever. So here we have like an encampment. Let's be careful. What's going on here? Do I see some books? The refugees, read it. Alright, got a light armor increase. We don't have to read the book though to get the increase. And my cursor's over this stuff and it doesn't say steal, it just says take. So I'm wondering if the owner of this camp has died. Like, we can harvest rabbits, got some pheasants here. Or maybe the person is still alive, they're just really friendly. Is this a beehive? Oh, no bees came out. Okay. Well, since it doesn't say steal over these items, I will be taking these items. Except for the boots, I don't want that. I'll take the book though, since it gave me a skill increase. I like to collect those. And this is actually locked. And it's novice level. Alright, and bandits have appeared. Alright, so we dropped those two, and there's another one with shooting arrows. Wow, she loves that move. Okay, I guess it was a camp of bandits. So they're thieves anyway. I'm checking. Alright. So we just completed our first battle outside of town. And let's take the gold and stuff off these guys. Okay, so the reason it didn't say steal is not because the person was dead, which sometimes is the case. It was because it was belonged to a bunch of bandits or hostile enemies anyway. So now they're dead, and I'm just gonna loot their stuff. And like I say, I only take gold. The rest of the stuff is not worth carrying around. They can have it. And they weren't particularly challenging to beat, so I'm not gonna strip them. But I will unlock this chest. And this is a novice chest, so I always try to start to the left. No, well, I guess it's to the right this time. I always try the left first on novice chests. Oh, crap. And maybe it's in the middle. Sometimes they do that too. And I think this was the one that's like in the middle. They try to trick you by leaving it at the starting position. Alright, so it was in the starting position. And what we got here, 41 gold and potion of water breathing, which I can't do in this game because I'm playing as a red guard instead of Argonian, unlike my last game. But water breathing isn't that important most of the time anyway. So we'll take their pheasant legs and all that stuff. Good. Alright, so we got a little bit of gold and killed a couple of enemies. We got our one-handed skill increase. Alright. And let's take a look at the map. It's nighttime. Skeletons can come out at night, so we want to be careful. Alright, we have a marker over at Riverwood anyway, so let's head back that way. And since I'm wearing light armor, I can dash for a little bit. And whenever you're dashing or running, it's never wise to run completely out of stamina, because you can be dashing and the instant you run out of stamina, you'll run into like a bear or a wolf or something. So usually when you run for a little bit, but when you see you're getting almost to a critical limit, you know, stop running, basically. Get your stamina back. So what's this? That's the hole we came from. Alright. And like, I love the scenery. Like, Skyrim is beautiful. It's awesome, you know. You can just stand and look. Let's take first person so we can see more of the sky. It's really awesome. It's really boss. And I don't know what that is over there. I'm tempted to go over there first. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, Skyrim is about freedom, so you don't have to follow. I'm supposed to go to Riverwood, but I want to look over there, so that's what we're gonna do. And that's the main thing about this game that's so cool. It's the freedom of exploration, the freedom of adventures and stuff. It's great. And let's like go down this mountain. There's a way to go down any mountain. You can always go down, but sometimes you can't climb up. So it's good to remember that. Alright, Ember Shard Mine discovered. Okay. But you don't want to jump down like too far. You do take fall damage in this game, and you can die. And I thought I heard a metal clink. So it's either a skeleton or a bandit or some idiot is in the woods. Alright, I don't see anybody. Oh, I hear wolves. So the mine entrance is this way.
Now ain't
Here
this
we go.
a surprise?
A bandit. I knew I heard somebody.
Not so fast.
Here we go. Boom! With our girl's signature move. Garnet. Wow, a jewel this early in the game? Cool. Gold. Alright, the rest of this is crap. Bam, that guy wasn't nothing, man. And then a friend of mine, as you can see, is playing Skyrim. So Skyrim is awesome, man. People see you playing it, they will get reminded of it. They may be playing something else for a while, but they hear it, they see you play it, they want to get on it too. And then there's fish here. Can I catch a fish jumping in the water? Oh, I can't. And alright. And I was going to go explore up that thing. That's one of the reason we went over here, because I want to go see what that building was. So let's cross the river. But you don't want to linger in the water too long. There's like stupid like fish that'll bite you, but they're really weak. Just turn around and kill them. Let's put our swords up. Alright, so run a little bit. Okay, and that's what I was looking at earlier. How do I get up there? Okay, that's a mountain side, so obviously that's not going to take that way. I could probably take that way, but it'd be a lot of jumping, going to the side, looking for glitches in the graphics and stuff, and, you know, come on, I'm on camera. And plus, it's a stairwell right here. Oh, rabbit. Which you can kill animals for food, but me personally, that's another waste. I feel that's another waste of time. Because, like I say, the food doesn't provide that much anyway. And, you know, why kill a rabbit? You know, it didn't do nothing to nobody. Okay, and we got spotted by a bandit. But not very stealthy. Well, I guess he lost sight of me or something. Okay, he's like looking around for me. So anyway, we haven't played this before.
Picked a bad time to get lost.
I haven't played this before. I know where this area is. It's not nothing. We're gonna have to go here anyway on like one of the first like available quests in Riverwood. So there's no sense in me battling these guys like now when I'm just gonna go back later. Like you don't want to have to do the same dungeon twice. You know, like go through the whole dungeon killing everybody just to go back to a town and get a quest for that same dungeon and then have to go through it again. I mean, the enemies won't be back, but still, you know, it's better to do everything in one fell swoop. You know, complete the quest and kill everybody, you know, in one go instead of, you know, 2 goes. So we'll save that area for later. It just looks so cool from a distance. I had to want to go over there to explore it.